PlayStation.
So southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Get it one. Faking the give, Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Charles already trailing by touchdown.
To go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Play action. It's Herbert. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and the Panthers are going to take. EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And strong running there. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's Mahomes going to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I think when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to this
gain, too.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the
goal. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down right down.
They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is in. Touchdown. Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here at their own 22. Play action. It's Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Darnold on first down. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be first and 10 at the 11. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Moore, the man in motion. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
How about that strategy there? Brambling's not a part of the game anymore. Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's got it for a pin. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the way. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he'll bring it up here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, they'll run it here. And they'll get this 2 minutes to go. Tie ball down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him over on downs. A first down throw, Darnold. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Need to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. And he comes up.
Chiefs now going to use the first.
See all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they get
to back. Good plays, have them on the move on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pressure. Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take
It's been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a
line? So a net negative there of 4 yards. Ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could
round it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The slot man in motion right. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Partner, do we have a medic here? Can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know that they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone to decide to go for it. How did this happen?
Hey, risky, but it paid off. I agree. You keep calling plays like that, you're going to need a lot of antacids on the sideline. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
The 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. First possession of the 3rd quarter and interceptions.
The tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pardon, I think he's got
a chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first. They'll try to run this one in. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end. Actually the 26 officially, so ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
faking the give. Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A tight game like this, such a tough
misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Brandon Smith picks it up. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
At what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Slot man moves right. 2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard from 17 yards out. And the Panthers have taken a 4th quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game. And here, the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp.
Aiming a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, the tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up.
PlayStation